Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today I'm going to summarize about case 4, corporate governance failure at Ricoh India, rebuilding lost trust. So it all started back in 2016 when a group of its minority shareholders had called for an extraordinary general meeting (EGM) to dismiss its independent directors right after Ricoh India had admitted to falsify its account and violate the accounting principles, leading to a tremendous loss in the same year. Before we go in depth, I believe most are not familiar with Ricoh Group. So Ricoh Group is a global technology company that is specializing not only in office imaging equipment but also in production print solution, document system management and IT solution. Moving back to Ricoh India, over the years, the company had managed to become one of the leading players in the industry. And when we talk about its corporate governance structure, its regulation required not only its board of directors but also its auditors to be independent, to constitute an audit committee and audit the company's account. Whereby in 2015, due to a newly introduced Indian legal requirement, the company appointed a new audit firm to replace the former independent auditor for the past 15 years. Throughout its establishment, Ricoh India managed to achieve a number of excellent growth, especially between the year 2011 until 2015. However, it was not a smooth sailing journey for the company that is now known as Vinosha India. Going back to the case, the economic downturn took place at the end of 2015 when the company failed to finalize its financial result for the third quarter ended 30th September 2015. The announcement was supposed to take place again on November 5. However, it was being postponed again and again with an excuse that it was a first-time audit done by the newly appointed auditor. And to make things worse, the company also failed to disclose the financial result for the last quarter for year 2015. Amidst the non-disclosure scandal, the auditors had indicated many inconsistencies when Ricoh India finally revealed the financial result for the third quarter in March 2016 and announced a loss of 1.47 billion Indian rupee. Not only it was involved in a large number of fraudulent transactions, Ricoh India also managed to find a way to overstate its revenues. The auditors also refused to express an opinion on its financial statement due to failure to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence. A few months later, in July 2019, Ricoh India finally admitted to the falsification of its account when it announced the loss of 11.23 billion Indian rupee for the year ended March 2016. Nearly a month later, a group of its minority shareholders had called for an EGM with a few requests. First, to remove the audit committee because they failed to conduct a fair and accurate review of the financial statement. And the second demand was to dismiss the independent directors on the board because of their sheer negligence and incompetence. And the last one is to file a lawsuit against the company's management and those who involved. As a remedy for this scandal, recapitalization was done by the parent company to make up for the loss without diluting the public shareholding. And apart from that, few changes were made in the management structure whereby not only the independent directors were dismissed, a new chairman, Noboru Akahane, was appointed to take over. Despite the efforts done, Akahane believed many changes should be done in the existing corporate governance structure to restore the confidence of the investors again. To sum up, we shall help Akahane to analyze what changes should be made to the corporate governance structure after the company not only failed to disclose its quarterly result but had falsified its account along with incompetent audit committee and the top management. That's all from me. Thank you.